As the cameras rolled in secret corners, and customers sipped lattes from the waiting room's self-serve coffee bar, a man wearing khakis, a flannel shirt, and fake reading glasses pushed open the glass door of Paw Haven Spa. His name tag read Todd, but behind the disguise was Ryan Fletcher, the 42-year-old CEO of the luxury pet spa chain with 18 locations across the state. And today, he was no longer the boss. Today, he was just another nervous pet owner, bringing in his aging golden retriever, Milo, for a weekend stay while he traveled out of town. Ryan's heart pounded as he handed over Milo's leash at the front desk. This wasn't just an exercise in quality control, it was personal. Milo had been his companion through divorce, burnout, and building the business from scratch. The spa had been inspired by Milo's own anxiety after a horrible boarding experience. Ryan had sworn never to let another pet suffer like that. Paw Haven wasn't supposed to be a kennel, it was supposed to be a second home. What he discovered nearly broke him. From the moment he stepped into the facility as Todd, things felt off. The receptionist, Taylor, barely made eye contact. She called Milo this thing under her breath when she thought he wasn't listening. But Ryan held back, playing the part of a soft-spoken, unsure first-time customer. He had installed hidden cameras for this episode of Undercover Boss, wanting to see how his staff truly treated the animals and their owners when no one was watching. It didn't take long. That afternoon, Ryan sat in the staff lounge pretending to be the new weekend cleaner. One of the junior handlers, Jenna, entered with another employee, giggling. "I swear," Jenna said, dropping onto the couch, "these pet owners think their fur babies are actual children. This guy cried when he dropped off his dog today. Like, get a grip. It's a dog." The other employee laughed, then added, "They're all idiots. The way they talk to their pets. Mommy will miss you." Like, seriously. Ryan's heart sank. He'd spent years hiring based on values. Or so he thought. Paw Haven was founded on love, compassion, and the belief that pets were family. And now, in the break room of the flagship location, his own employees were mocking the very customers who paid their salaries, and worse, treating animals like objects. The camera hidden in his glasses caught every word. But Ryan wasn't just hurt, he was furious. Later that evening, as he watched from the security room, he saw even more cracks. Milo was left in a crate for hours, despite being scheduled for an aromatherapy bath and massage. Another small dog was snapped at by a handler named Kyle when it barked nervously. A senior dog was fed the wrong food. And worst of all, there was no genuine affection. No kindness. Just mechanical care. The next morning, Ryan stood in the grooming area, gently brushing Milo's fur. The dog whimpered when he saw Jenna approach. That was all Ryan needed to see. He ended the undercover visit immediately. A week later, Ryan walked into that same location, this time, without disguise. The hidden camera footage was edited and ready. The staff had no idea. He called a mandatory team meeting and played the footage on a projector in the staff room. Silence. No one could speak. Jenna stared at the floor, pale and frozen. Taylor wiped away a tear, though she hadn't been the worst offender. Even Kyle, cocky, always late, too cool to care, looked shaken. Ryan didn't yell. He didn't need to. "This place was built because one scared dog changed my life," he said, pointing to a picture of Milo that hung above the front desk. "Paw Haven exists because pets are family. And if you can't see that, you don't belong here." 3 employees were let go that day. But Ryan didn't stop there. He launched a full company-wide retraining program, doubling down on emotional intelligence, animal empathy, and customer connection. He opened a 24/7 anonymous employee feedback line. He created a scholarship fund for employees who wanted to pursue animal behavior certifications. And for the staff who stayed, those who had merely been bystanders, not instigators, he offered forgiveness and the chance to do better. Weeks later, Jenna sent Ryan a handwritten letter. She didn't beg for her job back. Instead, she apologized. She explained that she'd been going through a rough patch, her father had died, and she'd shut down emotionally, taking her pain out on others. It didn't excuse her behavior, she wrote, but it explained it. Ryan read the letter 3 times. Then, he called her. He didn't offer her the same job, but he did offer her a second chance, at a smaller location under strict mentorship. She accepted, tearfully. Months passed. Milo's health declined, and Ryan knew his time was short. But every time he visited Paw Haven, the staff greeted Milo with love, warmth, and genuine smiles. Dogs were treated like children. Owners were treated with respect. And Milo, in his last days, knew only gentleness. When Milo passed, the staff planted a tree in his memory in the spa's garden. The video Ryan had filmed aired on YouTube. It went viral. Millions watched as a broken-hearted CEO disguised himself to uncover the truth, and came out the other side not with vengeance but with vision. In the final scene, Ryan looked into the camera, holding a framed photo of Milo. "Leadership isn't about how clean your floors are or how fancy your logo looks," he said. "It's about the love your team shows when nobody's watching. That's the legacy I want to leave. For Milo. For every pet. For every owner who trusts us." And with that, Paw Haven became more than just a pet spa. It became a promise. A promise that love, real love, can still be the foundation of a business. And that when a leader listens, even to the hardest truths, transformation is possible. Because sometimes, going undercover isn't about catching people doing wrong. It's about remembering why you started in the first place.